Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be comparing two products. So it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Seeker Highlighter versus the Dior Forever Couture Luminizer Highlighter. So both amazing products. I thought it would be fun to put one on one side, one on the other side, compare them, see which one I think is more worth your money. So before we get started, please give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Do not miss out. You get 3 videos a week, so please make sure you're subscribed. But if you want to see me compare these two products, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright guys, like I said, we are comparing two very good highlighters. I love both of these products. Both are just so amazing in their own ways, and I really want to compare them to each other and see which one I think is more worth the money. So I have them both pulled up on Sephora. I am just going to read the details for you guys about both of them, and then we're gonna see which one looks better and which one I think is more worth it. So, first one I have pulled up is Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Glow Seeker Highlighter. So, this one goes for $38, and then the shade is Sun Idol, which is a champagne gold, my favorite for a highlighter. It goes for $38, so I've gotten more expensive highlighters, but it's also not inexpensive in any way either. It's 0.39 ounces or 11 grams. And then the highlights say vegan, cruelty-free, fragrance-free, without parabens, radiant finish, pressed powder formula. It says it's an illuminating powder for a lit from within radiance. Obviously radiant finish, pressed powder formula. This multi-dimensional illuminating powder achieves the perfect glow and has an ultra smooth formula for seamless blending and buildable intensity. The universal shade delivers single sweep luminosity, while the ultra reflective powder formula gives the effect of a liquid for, oh, I cannot read today. For a liquid for lit from within radiance, which is exactly what I love. Like, I want that like liquid effect, but still a powder. Like, I don't want it to look powdery, you know? And the next one is Dior. It's the Dior Forever Couture Luminizer Highlighter Powder. So this one goes for $50. So this one's definitely pricier than the Anastasia Beverly Hills one is. So do what you want with that information. This one is in the shade 1, Nude Glow, so it's a golden bronze, but I would say it's more of that golden champagne color, if you ask me. And then the size is 0.021 ounces or 6 grams. So you pretty much get double the amount. It's like 11 grams versus 6 grams. So you get almost double the amount of product in the Anastasia Beverly Hills one compared to the Dior, and the Dior is $50 compared to Anastasia Beverly Hills being $38, so that's $12 that you're saving. There was only that one shade that I saw on Sephora for the Anastasia Beverly Hills. For the Dior, I see 3 shades, so you get a little bit more of a range with the Dior. The highlights on this one say pressed powder formula, medium coverage, radiant finish, long wearing, hydrating, without parabens. It says a highlighter powder with a high impact iridescent glow, giving skin an instant boost of radiance and comfort all day long. Obviously a radiant finish, medium coverage, pressed powder formula. Composed of 95% natural origin pigments, this highlighter is highly concentrated in shimmering pearlescent pigments, blending seamlessly for a radiant looking complexion. The formula is infused with wild pansy extract to hydrate the skin and provide lasting comfort, all housed in a Dior Couture compact. So obviously that sounds really beautiful too. So one thing I'm stuck on is packaging. I feel like I'm a big packaging person. Like, I love when things look pretty when you see them. And both of these are just absolutely gorgeous. So I don't even know which one I like more. I feel like the just compact of the Anastasia Beverly Hills one is heavier for sure, and it has more product in it, of course, but this is such a unique kind of packaging. Like, it's just so interesting to me, so I'm obsessed with this. And then the Dior, it just looks and feels so luxurious, and it has this like cushiony kind of cap that looks so pretty. So I feel like it's honestly kind of a tie when it comes to which one like looks nicer. I just love both and I cannot choose. And then opening both up so we can see what they look like on the inside. They both come with a mirror, full size, and both mirrors are really good quality. And then here is what they look like. So I will say the Dior one does have a little bit more of a nude kind of color to it. The Anastasia one is a little bit more on like the goldish champagne side. I feel like Dior is more on the nude champagne side, if that makes sense. But both absolutely beautiful. The insides just, I love it. Attention to detail. You can't see it on the Dior one anymore because I've worn this down. This one is newer, so you could still see like the detail on the inside, but both absolutely stunning. Let me like swatch both really quick on the back of my hand for you. So I'm gonna do Anastasia first. And then Dior. Dior feels a little bit softer when I like touch the product. So here they are. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills and this is Dior. I don't know, you guys, what do you think? I feel like the Dior almost looks a little bit more pigmented just looking at it on the back of my hand, and it's giving more of that like reflective kind of shine to it. Not in a glittery way, but in like a glow kind of way from within. So we'll see how that translates onto the face, but just from the swatch, the Dior one does look a little bit more like wow. So let's apply and see what's what. So I'm gonna do Anastasia on my left, I'm gonna do Dior on my right, and then we'll talk details afterwards. I'm taking my Patrick Ta brush, this side of it, and I'm just gonna apply both and then we'll compare. So let's get started. Okay, I just finished applying both, one on one side, one on the other side, and I have a couple thoughts. So first I'm gonna let you guys take a look. So here is the Dior side on my right, glowing, and then here is the Anastasia Beverly Hills side on my left. So both just gorgeous, but the first thing that I noticed after putting both of them on was just how much more pigment I was noticing with the Dior highlighter, which honestly shocked me too, because when I put the Anastasia Beverly Hills one on, like every time that I have since getting it, I've always felt like it was more than enough like pigment, more than enough glow, like just perfect. But now when I put it next to the Dior one, I feel like it's a lot more subtle than the Dior, and the swatch kind of showed that as well, but seeing it on my face, it's a little bit shocking. Other thing, I feel like color-wise, when they're actually on my face, I feel like they look very, very similar. Like, I almost feel like as far as the color goes, you'd never be able to tell that it was two different highlighters on my face. So they both look really, really natural just on. So nothing really to say there. Both applied really, really nicely. I did like a couple layers of both so that I could get like a real feel for what they look like. And I just think overall, the Dior one looks more highlighty, but in a good way. And I'm not like a beaming highlight kind of person. Like, I feel like I really like my highlighters to still look natural, but give me like some kind of a glow. And I feel like the Dior one is doing the perfect amount of both. Like, it's really giving me highlight. It's giving me like, it's accentuating those areas, but in the best way, without being chunky glittery, without being too much, without looking crazy powdery. I just feel like the Anastasia side does something similar, but I feel like the actual look that I'm getting from it is a lot more toned down, and I just wish that it did a little bit more for me. I love the Anastasia one. I do feel like you could probably layer it and you'd get like a similar look, but I feel like with the Dior one, you don't need as much product and you just get what you were looking for and then some. So I am gonna say, even though the Dior highlighter is more expensive and you get like almost half of the product that you do with the Anastasia one, I'm gonna say Dior is the winner, you guys. Like, just comparing the look of both, just knowing me, I know I'm gonna grab for the Dior one over the Anastasia Beverly Hills one pretty much every time I have the choice, because this one's just doing everything that I want it to do and what I would expect from a highlighter. But I love both still, and I'm still gonna use both. I feel like it'd be fun to even mix them. Like, I feel like I'd get like a nice highlighted look from mixing the two as well. So I love both. I don't think you would be regretting getting either one of them, but I do think if you were like in the market for a highlighter, questioning between these two, I think you'd probably be happier with the result you get from the Dior one. So that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think, who the winner is for you, if you saw what I saw, if you thought something different. Just give me your thoughts. Give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.